Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Ame Gakita. Alright, I'm not gonna show the video just for copyright or safety reason, but I'm just gonna tell you guys that if you guys want more content on in regards to the topic that I'm gonna talk today, I highly recommend that you guys can take a look at this video, which I'll put up in the description, the link in the description below, so that you guys can go and look into it for more content. But in regards to today's topic, is actually in regards to a agency VTuber. We are talking about Nijisanji EN liver Luca, where you guys have to just kind of listen along the line and then you guys can decide whether am I being correct or am I being wrong, or maybe if he being right or he being wrong, or maybe the critics or maybe the haters or criticism are the one in the wrong or right. So we can't be sure, but I'm gonna point out a few things in regards to who is right, who is wrong, but at the same time the two sides of the coin. Okay, in regards I saw the news that was posted, so if you guys saw this long before, good for you. Write in the comment below what you guys think about. So personally, what happened when I saw this news, as I was watching the whole video and other interesting news, I'm actually kind of surprised at how Luca kind of like pinpoint his criticism against Nijisanji critics as well as haters, and a lot of people go along the line of saying like, yeah, maybe or maybe not, maybe I don't know, I don't think Luca is in the wrong, but maybe that we. It's like, I know there's so many things to talk about, and basically what happened was that Luca mentioned that he's had enough with the haters and critic against Nijisanji, the company as a whole, and I can see where he's coming from. Like, I mean, like, I can see why he go along the line, and what I actually kind of like couldn't understand why we use a few point, like, not that I don't understand, because I will pinpoint a few things later on. So number one point that he actually mentioned against that he was trying to defend Nijisanji as a whole. So I can see where he's coming from, because if you're an employee or talents in his case, you are supposed to defend your own company that you're working for, and that is not wrong. It's basically what everyone in the company wish to do when they want to defend against their company. But what kind of defense can he do is that he basically just want to tell everyone that to stop harassing the company or maybe other talents, as well as haters, to stop this kind of thing. But at the same time, asking the critic to kind of stop criticizing their company for what the whole company did. But the thing is, right, if we look at the controversy about the graduation of many talents, the way they just end the contract of many talents, or apparently, or maybe go along the line of like not giving better treatment or benefit to the talents and treat them as if they are normal employees. Well, the thing is, right, from how I look at it, it's kind of not wrong, because a lot of people are actually trying to defend the talents of Nijisanji. Is that they want them to, those talents or liver, to have better treatment, better benefit as a talent as compared to other agencies such as Vshojo, as well as their rival Hololive, Holostar, Holo Production as a whole. But the thing is, right, a lot of people had kind of like former talents of Nijisanji had stepped up to indicate that they were kind of like being used, or more towards the point of like not giving the better treatment, or they kind of like, even one got into debt because of tax, and it kind of like go to the point of like, why does such a thing happen in the first place? And because of that, a lot it kind of like it kind of justify a lot of like people to hate against Nijisanji. And even though not really like my cup of tea to do so, but I do critique Nijisanji quite a few times myself. But at the same time, like I talked in one of my previous video where I can't talk about it. Like, you can talk about it, but at the same time you can't criticize them a lot, because the company will come and attack you no matter what. And Luca decided to do the same kind of like not really the same thing, but kind of like point out to the critic like, oh, you shouldn't talk bad about the company. Like, okay, talking about the company as a whole, a lot of people, the other side of the party or the critic actually kind of point out, including myself, is that we are not attacking the talents, we are not attacking the company, we are attacking the management. Why is the management not giving you guys like more freedom, more creativity to do stuff, or even like giving you better treatment or benefit so that you guys can do more better contents or maybe all these things? But the thing is, right, Luca go along the line of using at least way better than working in as a waiter or maybe along the line. But I have worked as a like hall staff in Japan. It was called hall staff, or if you guys want to call it, it's really called waiter, or maybe along the line of like I have worked in stuff where I have to carry bags of rice or heavy boxes or heavy stuff of materials all along the line. So I have worked a lot of different kind of job to the point that it actually I can see why he's talking around this way, is that doing live for a company is way better than working as in this kind of like maybe you can say like tedious job. But the thing is, right, on the other hand, if you talk about this, like I will kind of like, although I don't really like to point that out, but I like if you actually look in the other way, what if the other job is giving you more pay, giving you more salary, more wages, and that you get to have more break, and you don't get, at least the best part of all, you don't get hate for doing the job you do. So if you like, you consider the pro and con, most people will consider like, maybe level not as good as my thing. Because the thing is, right, if we level every playing field where the pay is the same, where the freedom is the same, like the bread, the rest, the break whatsoever is the same, which one will you actually choose? Will you still go along the line of saying like, oh, I work as a waiter, I don't like waiter, doing as a level might be better? Like, you have to rethink, like, yeah, not every job is meant for everyone. And I can see where he's coming from, because for me, I have even go to the point of washing dishes for 10 hours non-stop, like literally 10 hours non-stop, to the point that my hand actually wrinkled up like an old man, as well as the skin drop off, like literally the skin just fall off on its own. Like I shed my skin like a snake, even though and the worst part of all, I was born in the yellow snake. So the thing is, right, it doesn't mean that tedious job is good or bad. It's that it's actually come as I can see his point on like between tedious job and doing live stream. Live stream is considered to me even better, because the thing is, right, all I need to do is just sit down, talk to people, or maybe to non-assistant viewers, and just play game that I like. That's all. There's nothing I need to do. I don't need to worry about my hand shedding skin, or maybe I need to go out traveling around. All I need to do is just get out of my bed, sit down to the chair that is next to my bed, and then just switch on the computer and just start playing things. So I can see where he's coming from. But on the other hand, if you look up into like the playing field, like what happens if you are the one staying in the whole in the workplace itself? There are some place offer you to stay in the job, and when I was working in Japan at the time, one of the restaurants that I worked offered me to stay at their whole the house there. Like they really just say like they can rent my give me the rent for free, rent me for free the place, and I can just stay at the place as long as I work at there and still get salary. So the funny thing is, right, if I consider that offer at the time, I will be just be a hall staff at the time and not even doing this kind of live like in 2022 at the time. But it's kind of amazed me that it's because I choose not to do that I actually decided to do VTubing back in 2022, 22, kind of like more into it. But I still kind of like work part-time at the same place that they offer me that stuff. But the thing is, right, I actually the whole thing is that you can't really use like different job to justify your point. But at the same time, I'm not saying like I can't see why. There are some tedious job that is not recommended for everyone, or more towards the point of not meant for everyone. But the thing is, right, it's kind of like interesting to say that the way he say it seems to justify his mean, which is understandable. But the second point that later on I really kind of like really want to point out that he might be a little bit on the wrong side, but at the same time I can see where he coming from, is that is in the contract. He signed it. So I'm gonna take it that when you sign the contract, what you agree is that you're gonna be like an employee to the company, and that whatever the company did, you had agreed that the company will take a huge part of the share. Everything that you earn will be part of the company, and that you earn nothing. They will just give you the money that you meant to receive. So if that is the case, then good for him. I mean, like, that's what like a lot of people will be like saying, hey, no, that is not the way we're supposed to be thinking about. We are talking about benefit and that he should receive the best treatment ever. Well, the thing is, right, he has said it in his end that and what you guys need to understand that mentality that Luca has shown is actually called working mentality. So what does that mean? Basically, I know there is other term for it where basically a workaholic or whatsoever. But the thing is, right, the way he said it is that he's trying to pinpoint that we are here to work, we are working, just shut up and just listen to our work. So the thing is, right, is it really good or not? I'm not sure. Everyone got their own point of view, and that the way he's showing is, to me, in my view, is actually that he's like, okay, Nijisanji is the employer, I'm the employee, I'm working for the company, they pay me a sum of money, I'm working. That's the mentality of working mentality. So it's basically what he's showing case in this content that I like the way he taught. He's showing me that. Maybe he kind of want to pinpoint, maybe he want to show a better opinion, maybe he want to say in a better way. But if the way he said it, like he is working for the company and that he's earning a salary, that to me is called an that he's thinking as an employee, and that he's not thinking as a talent or V streamer or whatever. Like a lot of people want him to be thinking the other way. So to the critic, maybe they have to understand this point, because from how Lucas that shown is that despite one of the top talents in there, he is taking the approach of being an employee, not as a talent, and that he's working for a salary. That to me is called a working mentality. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It kind of depends, because everyone in this world do have a working mentality where they work for a company, earn a salary, and then continue to work for the next month again and again and again until their contract out, or they got fired or they got retrenched. And that is when the things start going south. So that will be a topic for another video. But what we're going to concentrate is that now back to the critic side. Are they wrong to criticize the company management for not giving the better treatment or benefit to the talents? In a way, yes. Because the thing is, right, those talents are the ones who are making money for the company. They are the one, we so-called the money maker for the company, the money tree for the company. The company are earning money because of all these talents. But if they fail to give them the better treatment and that just basically meaning to the whole world that the company is just something along the line of gray company, not black company, okay? Gray company. Because as for right now, they don't overwork their company. So there is the white company where basically everyone got the best benefit, got good salary, at the same time everyone is working happily. And then there's the black company where the company earn every single thing, but the worker work overtime as well as at the same time don't get the benefit. And there is the gray company which Nijisanji seems to me, in my eyes, seems to be standing right there. Very near to the black company that everyone are thinking about, but it's like, I have to say that Nijisanji is, in my opinion, is on the gray area. Very near to the black company side, but on the gray area. So a lot of people go along the line of saying like, yeah, Nijisanji really have to give the talents more treatment, better treatment. And is it really true or not? The thing is, right, we have seen one of the talents, Ria Mista, decided to just graduate and later on became Kuro in Vshojo. This indicate not just him himself. If it's just him himself is one thing, but the previous thing is that other previous talents we have seen is that there are quite a few Nijisanji coming out and finding even better success as a talent, with two, including Kuro, entering Vshojo. And they even have a better success now. So the thing is, right, they feel like they have better treatment, they have better benefit, they have better freedom, creativity. That alone is all in the contract that I believe they wanted at the time. And even like for the former HoloLive members, Kyokoko, before she became Kason, she initially don't want to be part of agency VTuber before later on just became part of Vshojo. This just proves to the point that sometimes some company doesn't offer you the better working as let's just say that the company didn't give you the better working environment, and that when the talent leave, either they find better success or they decided to just do venture into another industry or stuff. So their future endeavor, how you lead to them, it's kind of like depend on them. But what Luca kind of like pinpoint on that, which a lot of people criticize, is that they want the management to give better treatment, and that is all. But yeah, Luca kind of like pinpoint, like maybe he's just pointing towards the haters or people who is trashing on Nijisanji. But the thing is, right, based on what he mentioned, it's like he's giving me the vibe of like being a working mentality. So I'm not saying that it's wrong. Everyone is actually like got their point of view, saying like, yeah, we got this point, we got that point. And for me, I'm kind of like leaning that, look how you are wrong. But I'm not saying I can't see where he's coming from. Personally, to me, I feel like Nijisanji should give the talents more better treatment, as well as more freedom to do what they can, and as well as to support them accordingly. Because look at Selena with her own situation. It's like often more than not, it's always the management that is kind of like, oh, we are not gonna sponsor you this whatsoever. You're gonna have pay everything for yourself. Everything is out of her pocket money, and when you earn a lot of money, or those money will be the company itself. So it's like she is like, to me at the time, it's like, so she's paying for the contents that the company choose not to sponsor, and that the company decided to at the same time take the profit out of that whole project. Which means like, is like the reason why I say like, it's near to the black company side is that they are taking the money, they are taking the profit, and that the credit is not given to the talent. The money benefit, everything is not given to the talent but to the company. That's, to me, in a sense, is that a lot of people call the company a greedy bastard. It's that the thing is like, it's not we trying to defend the talents or trying to defend the company or is a good thing. It's to the point that we need to point out that what some company do is borderline evil or illegal, and that is really something that we wish to point out and criticize against. But at the same time, when you are working for the company, I can see where he's coming from, where he want to defend his company. So as a whole, I'm not saying like the talents are in the wrong, but on the other hand, when you come across a company that is really borderline on every single thing, like the reason why I have to put him as Nijisanji on the gray area is that it's just something that you have to criticize as well as to wish for the best for the talents. So the thing is like, to Luca, if you're really watching this all the way to now, thank you. But at the same time, one question I have to give out to you is that if you think that it's good for you, good for you. But the thing is that the question I have to ask to you is that, what if you are not given the contract to sign? What if that the other talents other agency give you a better benefit, better freedom, better creativeness on content creation as a VTuber? Will you jump ship or will you stay? Even when the other company offer you way more pay, will you still jump ship? That's the thing that you have to think about. So as a whole, I would say that it's really kind of like, you have to look into many different situations, and that sometimes some stuff have to be like you have to criticize on it. So I'm not sure whether people will listen to what this old man have to say. I mean, like I really talk way more than I wanted to. So with that being said, if you really think that is you agree with me, don't forget to like the like button. Press the like button. Just don't forget to like the button. I mean, it's called a like button for a reason. Just press it. Okay, press it. Press the like button and subscribe for more random talk. And also comment below what you guys think about the whole situation. Do you agree with Luca, or do you actually agree with the critical critics? And we'll talk again in the next video live stream about it, maybe. So with that being said, have a nice day or night. Bye.